Hi there, girls and boys. So we are back for day one of watching our sea monkeys grow. Now, I've been investigating it throughout the day, seeing if I can spot anything, even if they're going to be really tiny, because when they hatch they will be really super tiny and you probably need like a magnifying glass to see. And I know there's magnified little windows on the Ocean Zoo, and I've been looking through them and I can't see anything just yet, so I'm not too sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab something black to go behind the Ocean Zoo, and we'll look together and see if we spot anything right now. I think, you know what, I actually do spot some, girls and boys. Do you see? They're like little, very, very, really tiny white dots. Now, some of them are just particles from the eggs when they went in, and I think that there's some that are beginning to swim about. Let's move it up here because I think I spotted one. I'm going to try and go through the magnifying glass. Oh, hello! There we go. I think, girls and boys, what I'm going to do is I am going to do a proper update. Now, this will be broadcasting on the second day anyway, so you're not like me having to put up with the agonising amount of waiting going, oh my goodness, have I hatched? I'll know for sure anyway tomorrow, so I'll do a quick brief update, girls and boys, just before I upload this video, which will be today because you're seeing it, and hopefully the eggs will be, well, the sea monkeys will be a little bit bigger and we can see them properly. I also, girls and boys, I'm going to switch this camera around in a second, so I'm going to show you. I've actually started the aqua dragons as well, just in case, because last night I got a little bit, I wonder if they're actually going to hatch. So I've also done the aqua dragons, so let's have a quick look at the aqua dragons as well. The aqua dragons enclosure, and now I only put it in this morning, so I'm going to put this here behind there. I don't think, oh, it's really annoying because you can just, all you see is my camera. I'll have to figure out a better way to do this, but to be honest with you, girls and boys, I don't see very much happening there. I think we'll have better luck in the morning time. So, girls and boys, it looks like I'm going to have to do a little bit of a time jump here, and we'll time jump to my next morning, which should be in a good 12 hours anyway, and we'll see if there's any difference and if we can see something. We really should be able to see something anyway for me for tomorrow, but you lucky ducks get to see it all in the same video. You're not like me having to wait. Also, just while I am remembering it's in my head, I was looking at some of your comments, and it's so great to see that you were all really excited to start this sea monkeys journey. And Luke said that he's been doing the aqua dragon. So Luke, you're gonna have to share some pictures with us so we can see your aqua dragons and see how you've got on, and hopefully you got on really well and they managed to grow, because sea monkeys actually grow to about, I'd say it's 1 centimetre to 2 centimetres long, and we're learning all about centimetres today, by the way, girls and boys, in our maths activity, so that's tied in well, hasn't it? Right, let's jump forward in time. Alright, girls and boys, it's now day 2. And I said I would get back to you about how the aqua dragons and the sea monkeys are coming along, and I don't see much. I don't see much at the moment. There is a tiny bit of activity for our sea monkeys. They're really small, so I'm going to try my best to film them so you can see, but hopefully by day 3, which will be tomorrow, there will be a little bit bigger, a bit more activity for me to film, so we can get come to grips with how they're getting on better. So let's take a look. You might see, do you see the very small dots? Some of those are floating particles, and others, the really tiny ones, are the sea monkeys. So they are there. They are just so small that I can't quite get them very well on camera. As for the aqua dragons, there's no magnifiers on these, so maybe next time I do this I'll get the magnifying glass. I don't see anything here at the moment, but they are behind schedule. They were done and put into water after the sea monkeys. So, fingers crossed, tomorrow we will have a bit more activity that we can see. I know the last time that I did this, which was 3-4 years ago, I actually didn't notice any activity until day 5. I think that obviously the type of eggs that I had, it just they were thicker and they obviously just needed a bit of extra time. So generally what happens is if you don't see any activity after a couple of days, it doesn't mean that there's nothing there, nothing's happening. It just means that maybe your eggs are taking a bit longer to hatch, so you're not to worry about that. So, because I was thinking, oh goodness, do I buy more eggs just in case this doesn't work? But I do think that there is beginnings of activity there as well. So fingers crossed by tomorrow we will see our sea dragons, or sea monkeys. There's aqua dragons too. They're the same kind of brine shrimp. Right, girls and boys, sorry that it wasn't more exciting today, but fingers crossed it'll be a little bit more action-packed tomorrow. And then after that, we'll keep following them just in short bursts until we begin to feed them, because as soon as you start to see activity, usually it's about day 5 or 6, you feed them with a very, very tiny... Yes, you feed them with this tiny spoon here. That's so cute, so cute. But I'll pop it up there. It's a very, very, very small amount, and you do that weekly. But we haven't got to that point yet, but there is a little bit of activity. I was a bit nervous yesterday, but thank goodness, I think that they are beginning to emerge. Yay! Right, girls and boys, check in tomorrow. And I'm sorry this is up a little bit late today, but today, by the way, girls and boys, I just wanted to give it as much time as possible so that you could see at least something. All right, tomorrow. Bye! Oh, girls and boys, I'm laughing at myself. This is why the video is extra late. I have just spotted a sea dragon, a proper one at the side. I'm going to show you. It's swimming about like mad. So really, really exciting. So yay! So I'm going to turn this around and you can see. There you go, girls and boys. Do you see in the mirror? Do you see the image flickering? There we go. Name suggestions underneath, girls and boys. Let's get a better shot. You see, girls and boys, just the very, very top there. I'm gonna try and show you right there. Oh, where's he gone? I'm sure he'll come back soon. So yes, girls and boys, on Seesaw, sound out below some name suggestions for our very first sea monkey.